Hey guys, how's it going? This is Iron91 here, and today I'm going to be bringing you episode 7 of the Texyk Let's Play series. In today's episode, I'm going to be making a fishing dock at my house. However, we are not at my house right now, we are at the spawn. Now, there's just one small thing I want to talk about before we start this episode, and it's actually about my last episode. In my last episode, you may have noticed that my voice sounded, very different in different parts of the episode. I think that's because, simply because I do my videos at different times of the day, and some people think that like I do all this in like one take, but no, it's definitely not the case. I usually have to do each little segment at least 2 or 3 times just to get perfect. I've actually done this opening segment here a few times just to make sure I want to get it perfect. But also one thing that I think makes my voice change is I was doing some messing with my audio settings, and I think I found better settings to use for this purpose, making videos. And yeah, so basically I just wanted to clear that up. And yeah, so now we're going to go ahead and go back to my house, and we're going to start work on a dock. Alright guys, so sorry about the weather, but this is where I'm going to put my dock. Now, if you can kind of picture it right here, basically what I'm going to have is probably about from this block right here, I'm just going to kind of draw a line to right over there. And then basically everything to the left of this is just going to be a dock floor. I'm going to kind of cave this out a little bit and make some storage obviously, and just things like that. And then I'm also going to have a roof that'll go over it, and then over the roof I'm going to have some nice little landscaping that'll just kind of blend in with what I already have here. Now there's 2 reasons I'm going to be doing that. One, it just looks good, and then the other reason is it's kind of hard to get from right here to right there, because there's only like 1 or 2 blocks that I can hop on to get to that, because this tower's in the way. But hopefully when I do this, I think this will definitely help it. I think it'll make it easier to get from here to there. So yeah, so now I'm just going to go ahead and start putting down the floor. And also, if you're curious, I'm going to be using birch for the floor, birch planks, and then for the roof I'm going to be using spruce planks. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start and see how I go from there. Alright guys, I am back, and in some nicer weather this time. And yeah, so I've placed down the floor of the dock. You can see I've made some smaller portions that are jetting out into the water, how docks usually do. And I've also kind of cut into the mountain here, just so that I can add some proper walls here, and then some storage, and just some other dock-like things. And then after that I will put in some fence posts so that I don't fall off when I'm fishing. And then finally I will put a roof over this, and then I'll put the dirt over it so that we can make some proper landscaping. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, and yeah, I will see how it goes from there. Alright guys, so this is just a small little update. I've added in the fence posts, and then I've also added in some dark oak logs just because they look cool. And then just one small little thing I'm finishing up here is I'm adding in some stilts right here, just to make it look more realistic, I guess. And alright, so that's done. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding in the walls and storage and whatnot. So yeah, let's see how it goes from there. Alright, so I'm finishing up the roof of the dock. Although one, I guess kind of funny thing is that I still haven't done the walls. Simply because I don't know what would go good here. Like, should I use birch or spruce or dark oak maybe? I'm not really sure. So I'm actually going to ask my friend Rocky on the server. He's a very good builder. and I'm just going to get his input on this. Alright guys, so I'm here with the very famous, very awesome, Rocky3879. He's a very good builder on the server. Well, he's actually probably better than me. I don't know, but yeah. So I've come to him for some expert advice on building, and so like basically I just need him to pick out a wood type for the wall here. So Rocky, what's your input?
Okay, well first I must say, I learned from the best, and it was Logan over there, so
no,
yeah.
No, it's not.
But honestly, I would say oak, but like I'm not sure if it should be like straight oak. Like it should be a mixture of oak and maybe some dark oak.
Oh,
And I
okay.
feel as if that will break up the plain color, because like
Right.
oak is okay, but like all by itself, it kind of looks plain. So
Right, definitely. Well, yeah, I'll definitely, take both the oak and the dark oak thing into consideration, and I'll see what I can do.
okay,
All right, thank you, Rocky.
you're welcome.
All right, guys, so I am back. I'm just placing down the last bit of oak on these walls here, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Yes, I definitely like this. So, but now we're going to take just a small look on Rocky's words about the dark oak. Let's make a little bit more here. All right, and now I think my first idea was to do it just like this, kind of in like a horizontal fashion. So we're just going to take this out real quick. So I'm going to leave that right there. Alright, and now I'm just going to place this down. Alright, so yeah, I think that looks pretty cool actually. But now one thing I do want to do is I want to make some space for some chests. So since this is a 5 wide wall, or 5 long wall, basically I'm just going to have a chest on either side here. Some iron. But I mean, I don't really need iron, or sorry, coal, not iron. Jeez. And then I also realized that I'll have to change these out to stair pieces, but I'll just do that later. Then I guess right here I could use some more. Let's see, 1, 2. Let's see, that's 1, 2. I guess what I could do is I could do this. 1, 2, and then basically just put this back. Yeah, okay, something like that. Alright, so yeah, I think that'll look pretty good. Basically what I can use these chests for are just all the different types of fish that I'll get. And then, there's also other items that you can fish up. You can fish up, armor, tools, weapons and things like that. So yeah, I'll just have a chest for each, different thing I could possibly fish up. And yeah, I think this is going to look pretty good. Alright guys, I'm back, and I've put in the chests. And yeah, I mean this dark oak looks very good. I think with the just the plain old oak, and see I put in some stair pieces so that I can actually open these chests. And yeah, so it's really coming along now. So now basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this into just kind of like a minecart that takes me to here. If you know my house now, you'll know that in my tunnel I have all sorts of mine carts and things going to different places, and basically I'm going to make a little exit that goes to here. So that'll be my next progress update, and then I'll probably also start filling in the dirt right here, and so yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. Alright guys, so the dock is done, and honestly I think it turned out really well. So basically what I've added in since the last little clip is glowstone lighting. I think that goes pretty well with the spruce. And let's just grieve through this for a second. And I've also added in this tunnel that this basically goes to my house. And it turns out that this is a very short little walk. I was actually going to put like a rail system in here for, to start with, but it turns out that it's just a very short little walk, and it's very easy to get to. So yeah, but now I'm actually going to show you some of the landscaping on top. Now, I mean, I'm decent at landscaping, so yeah, like I think it turned out okay. It looks pretty natural. I mean, all this is just natural here. Let's see if I can shoot this guy down. There we go. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I think it looks pretty good up here. I added some trees just to make it look a little bit more natural. And then let's go back down here for a second. And so for me to properly test this thing, I need to start fishing. So let's go ahead and cast our first line, I guess. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. There's going to be one more section that I'm going to add in here about the nether. There's just a small little project me and UrgedTurtle are working on, and yeah, I'll show you guys that here in a second. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Alright guys, so the dock is done. It looks great. And just one other small thing I wanted to add to this video is I'm in a nether right now, and I'm working on this other project. It's just basically a big, giant, wither skeleton spawning pad area. I've got my friend over here, UrgedTurtle. Let's see if I can zoom in to him. Yeah, and yeah, so it turns out that we both kind of share the same fortress here. He lives pretty close by me on the surface. So because of the like the nether 1/8 rule, his portal is actually pretty close to mine. So we've been just kind of sharing this fortress for a long time, but we never really realized that we were both when using the same spawning pad. But yeah, so we now know that we both kind of use the same one, and now we're just kind of working together with this. And yeah, so probably in future episodes, I will show you guys some progress updates to this. I mean, like we've already got a pretty good area of it cobbled out here. Although here, let me go over here for a second. So see, over here is the line where we need to fill it out to. And yeah, it's a pretty big area, so it'll probably take us a while. But yeah, I'll try to give you guys updates on this in the future. And yeah, so this has been Texyk episode 7 of the Texyk Let's Play series. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and yeah, thank you for watching.